Don't touch me, sir.
I'm not going to touch you.
Okay, thank you. Back up.
No, you're going to have to leave.
For what?
You're going to have to leave.
For what?
My name is Sennett, also known as Mr. Checkpoint, and I provide transparency to what veterans are experiencing at the West Los Angeles VA. I went to the West LA VA Medical Center room on the morning of June 22nd when I was told I was on the list for public comment of a board meeting that's the Veterans and Community Oversight and Engagement Board. They had been meeting for 2 days. The day before when I went, the officer was inside eating cake, asked me to leave.
No, you're going to have to leave.
Both days were mentioned in the Federal Register to be open to the public. At the time and day I went on the 21st, as you'll see in the video, one officer is inside eating cake before he tells me to leave and aggressively and physically removes me.
I'm just trying to get the photo. We're on VA property? Do not.
You're going to have to leave. Now.
Excuse me. Don't
Leave
touch me.
now.
Do not touch me.
No. Leave.
Yeah, I don't.
Leave.
Do not touch me. Please, sir, stop touching me.
Leave.
Stop pushing me. What was that for?
What was what for?
You just shoved me. What was the need to shove me? What was the need to just shove me? Seriously.
What's the need for you to be ignorant?
Ignorant. This isn't a
Yes.
meeting about veterans.
Please leave. A private meeting. Please leave.
This is ridiculous.
No, it's not.
And you just shoved me. For what?
On the 22nd, there are several armed police officers guarding the door. They didn't let the veterans or the community in the room, but instead had them sit in a room with no windows and maybe go in a few at a time for comment. It was obvious they were segregating veterans and advocates from the meeting, which I believe violates all of our civil rights.
We sit in a hallway across the street. Hell, I thought that's where the meeting was going to be because that's where all the veterans are. I can't believe that that's where they got us stored at. That's bullshit, man. How you going to have a meeting about veterans in there with no veteran when all the veterans are over here?
The board then stopped hearing public comment, and the veterans and advocates who traveled near and far and that were told they would be able to speak found themselves there for nothing.
We guaranteed to have some time to talk. And now I'm sitting out here being told, no, it's full. Well, you know what? I don't care if it's full or not. I want to hear what's being said. I want to at least hear what's being said. If I can't talk, I want to hear at least what's being said. You want me to talk loud out here?
Yeah.
Let me in there. I'll be quiet in there. You let me talk. Let me
I'm
listen.
gonna ask the people in there if they can give you a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I'll see what they say. Okay.
I got to tell you, man, I could use about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And hell, that's only talking about my personal problems. Screw the friggin' VA. That's my personal problems where the VA's been fist banging me, man.
Let me see what I can do. I just need you to remain calm out here, okay? I'm good.
You can't give me any time at all. I'd like, whether I get time or not, I want to hear what's being said. We have the right to hear what's being said.
Let me ask them about that.
Yeah, we should be able to sit in there and sit in on this meeting about us.
In the meantime, I need you to demonstrate that you can sit here quietly, because if they hear you yelling, they're not going to.
I have a limited amount of being quiet in me, so I'm gonna give it all to you right now.
All right.
So
Let me go
if
talk
you
to
can't
you
give me any time, I at least want to sit in there and hear what's being said so I can comment on it later. And if I do get time, I still want to sit in there and hear what's being said.
All right, let me ask some questions, okay?
I don't even care about the rest of these guys. I want to hear what's being said. I want to hear. I mean, I do care about these other guys. I mean, I care about
I'm
these
not
other
going to
guys.
say nothing. I'm here to support my PTSD brothers. And you said you're a veteran? Don't you have support for your veteran brothers?
Well, that's fine.
Did you
That's
leave them
fine.
out in the field?
That's why I'm trying to help them out.
Well, how about the rest of us? I'm a veteran too. I do
Well,
suffer
If you guys
PTSD
still
and other
quiet, let
issues.
me see what I can do. Okay?
They just want to sit in the meeting about them. How's it so difficult? It's like not rocket science.
The West Los Angeles VA used to be a soldier's home that once allowed 4,000 plus veterans to live on it. Now it serves private interest in Brentwood more than it does veterans.
Did you want to hear what veterans had to speak about more? What's your interest in the VA? What's your interest in the property?
How much are you making? Yeah. Are you giving out 30 pieces of silver or are you receiving 30 pieces of silver?
Everybody's leaving. We're not done
All
yet.
right, yeah.
Is the meeting over?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fuck
That's
us.
your level of engagement, isn't
That's what I'm
it?
talking about.
Why are you covering your
Walk
badge?
away.
Why are you covering your badge?
Walk away.
Why would you be ashamed where you work? Shouldn't you be happy to serve? Shouldn't you be happy to help veterans? Why are you covering your name? Yeah, because you should be ashamed of yourself. Shame.
I do know that. Yes, you did.
How you doing, sir?
You sold out.
Oh, is the meeting persisting?
You got nice, yes, you did. You
Sir?
sold out. You're part of it. So get away from me. We're not all the same.
I understand that. And you have your opinions, but you don't know me, and you don't know
Shame
what
on
I've
you.
done.
Shame on all of you.
You don't know where I've been.
Shame.
You guys don't want to hear veterans
You
speak?
know where I've been.
You don't want to hear veterans speak?
Shame on you.
Or is it fuck me and my service?
Support the troops, but fuck the veterans, right?
Shameful people, walk away. Don't let everybody speak, right? Yeah, okay. That's how we do it, right? Keep your mask on. Criminals. Sad. Excuses for human beings.
Have a good one. Y'all leaving now?
What happened to the meeting? The meeting's over?
Y'all want to leave now?
Is the meeting over? Oh, it's the guy from yesterday who said it was a private meeting. But the Federal Register said the meeting was public. It said the meeting was public from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. You told me the meeting was private. What's up with the... How come you told me that the meeting yesterday was private? Like, who gives you that authority? Who gives you that authority? Huh? To tell someone that the meeting's private. Who gives you the authority to say a public meeting is private? Huh? Who gives you that authority? Who gives you that authority? He's not in there. He's still in the room. Yeah, look, they're all scattering out like cowards. They're cowards.
Hey, right on that. What are you doing?
Hey, you didn't want to hear veterans speak in the meeting?
Is that one of the committee members?
I'm certain. You guys didn't want to hear more people speak in the meeting? Huh? You didn't want to hear more people speak?
Everyone who
He wants to speak. No, I was registered. Wait, my name is Senate Evermont. I was on the list.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
Everyone who registered.
That's not true. My name was registered.
I don't create the list.
So
if you wanna talk-
so how about you come back with me and you say, how come I didn't speak?
We're all on break.
Come back here. What break?
Go get something to eat. I'm gonna come back.
It's disgusting what's occurring
Go
here.
get something to eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back.
We've been waiting.
And I'm happy to
Walk
talk to you.
away. We got more to say than you walk away.
Base your self-worth on your
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
as a human being.
You were missed.
I was missed.
Yeah, because I went through the backup list. I went talked to the
Okay,
people.
and
in
it's
there.
about COVID, correct?
What's about COVID?
The reason for the limitation of people? That's what they said?
That's what the
Okay.
vision and leadership has said. Okay.
Okay. What is this? Were you there yesterday? Were you
Yes.
there? What does that look like? Does that look like it was yesterday?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Okay. What do you see here?
I see
In the
people-
video.
I see people that took off their mask to take a picture and put their mask back on.
Right. And that's CDC guidelines? So you have a specific regulation, is that correct? That you don't allow
who are
people
you
to speak?
asking? Are you asking me to speak for the VA?
Yeah, well, you work for the VA.
Yeah, I work for the Veterans Experience Office. I
So all
don't
the,
work for
how many people do you see here without a mask on?
that
1, 2,
took off
3,
their
4,
mask.
5, 6,
Wait, yeah, that's it.
7, 8,
They
9,
took off their
10.
mask.
There's
took a
12,
picture,
there's
and took
12
them off.
people right here. Does that
So-
look like that's CDC guidelines?
I
Was this
can't tell you.
yesterday?
Yeah, that was
Were you in the
yesterday.
photo?
Yeah, I think so.
Got you.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Let's go have some more veterans speak.
look, I can't help you, okay?
What do you mean you can't help me?
I told you, we have a limited public comment period,
Yeah.
and you weren't part of it.
But I was on the list. You
You
acknowledge
were on
it.
the backup list.
Where's the backup list? Let me see that backup list. Let's get it.
Your name?
No, the
was-
list. You had a physical list.
Yeah,
Let's
and
see the
that I
physical
wrote up
list.
there.
Could I see it?
No, you can't see it.
Why not?
Because I don't have time for this.
What do you have time for? Keeping veterans in tents and sheds, taking buildings from them, making sure that they die in the street. What do you have time for? If you don't have
Do you want me
time,
to try and help you?
yeah, show me whatever list it is.
I don't have the list.
Well, go get
Actually,
it.
Let me see if I
Yeah.
have it. No, you can't look on my phone.
Okay, you can get your list up.
Thank you.
Because I saw my name on your list.
Yeah,
Now
you
you
must-
don't want me to speak. So I'm bothered. Let me see.
I understand why you're bothered.
Okay, let me see your list. Disgusting.
Yeah, I do. Do you have the phone number?
Hey, you must have it. It was on your phone. I saw it. Shame on you. Shame on you for just doing your job that allows you to do what it's doing. It's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. Okay, let's see the list. Do you see Senate Devermont?
I told you were on the backup list.
Where's the backup list? What?
This is the backup list. We have 12 slots, and you're on the backup list, right?
Diego spoke on the backup list.
Yeah, David spoke, Diego spoke, and then Alfred spoke. He took your spot. Alfred spoke. He took your spot.
You feel good about that today?
No. Why would I feel good about it?
So how about you get me in there?
I can't get you in there. Okay? That's all I can say.
Shame on you. Where?
Yeah. What'd you serve in?
I didn't.
You didn't serve?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
How come? You didn't feel the need to enlist or anything?
I didn't have that opportunity. How about you?
Yeah, Marine Corps, Army.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
So are you still allowing all this to happen to veterans today in Los Angeles, where it's the nation of veteran homelessness? You think that's okay to put veterans in 64 square foot sheds that they're dying in? You think it's okay to be in Los Angeles where there's 10% of the homeless here is veterans? This property's funded in the billions with hundreds of acres, but you thought tiny sheds or homes were a good idea? Or what part of it did you have to do with is what I'm wondering. What part of it did you have to do with? Because now you're walking away, you're going home. It's supposed to be a veteran's home. Did you know when it's a home? Did you know when it's a home you have keys? Keys? Did you know that in a sink? Yeah, that's what I thought. Next time enlist. How about you serve now? How about that? How about veterans are right now you could serve? This is what we're dealing with right now. At the West LA VA, a meeting that's supposed to be for veterans discussing the land here. And what's happening is the land is being manipulated to turn into parks and recreation for UCLA and beyond. The West LA VA is hundreds of acres. It's supposed to be a home for veterans. It's funded in the billions. So what we have to ask is why in Los Angeles are we the nation's capital of veteran homelessness? How is that feasible? How is it feasible? It's because Brentwood School, UCLA baseball, they take advantage of the leases. And that's why we have veteran homelessness, veterans dying every day in tents and sheds and in the street, so that people in suits can get paid and protect their jobs in an administration. That's what they're doing. They're all protecting their job and serving in administration. They don't serve veterans. They serve in administration to keep a job. See yourself.
I am seeing myself, man.
And that
terrible.
you're forever getting in the way of veterans' rights and equality to speak freely, for transparency and accountability for veterans. You are forever, literally physically standing in that way. And you'll forever be seen doing that, forever. Because you were just doing your job, right?
My brother highly got the Cushmans, yeah. OG locking on my brain all day. No, there ain't nothing like a good spliff, yeah. Soon as I light it, all my stress fades away. Into the streets we burning weed now. Legal, we legal. Get it by the box if you know the right people. Smoke one in the